Hey everyone, this is Zach with the Iowa Plainsman Outdoors. I was just wanting to make a quick video, doing an update. Duck season has come to a close here in Iowa. I feel like it's never long enough. It closes on the 11th of December. Today is the 7th of December. And I don't know what kind of time we're going to have between now and then to get out and duck hunt. Plus, a lot of the water's locked up and stuff that's not like along the river. A lot of those boat ramps are covered in driftwood from the floods that we had, making it pretty much impossible to launch a boat from them. So, might just call it a year on the duck hunting. Not sure that we're doing goose hunting though. Goose season for us goes through mid-January, so we might actually try to do some goose hunting, but that remains to be seen. We're gearing up for deer season. We did an early muzzleloader season. If you've seen that, I can put a link to that video, or that series of videos. We did late muzzleloader season last year, and we're doing the late muzzleloader again this year, and we're a little bit more keyed in on the deer, so it should be good. I've already got one deer from early muzzleloader. Hopefully, we're gonna get some more with late muzzleloader. Other than that, I mean, that's kind of where I'm at for duck hunting updates. General hunting updates anyway. We're probably going to do some channel changes. I've been kind of thinking about it, namely on the duck hunting front. This year, I realize like my content just isn't necessarily that interesting duck hunting wise. Like I like to have it to document my experiences, but outside of me and maybe the guys that I hunt with. If you're someone just browsing through looking for content on YouTube, it's not really that engaging, because I'm not shooting that many ducks, kind of having some mishaps and stuff like that. This year was particularly bad, to be fair. I've learned a lot, which is great, but I don't know if people necessarily like watching that. I mean, it seems like I don't have a lot of negative feedback. But I want to make the videos more engaging. I want it to be something that people will kind of look forward to seeing. So I've got a couple of ideas on how to do that. So if you're new to the channel, if you haven't really followed me before or you haven't heard before, so I'm kind of a waterfowler in development. I've been waterfowling for 10 years, which is a long time to still be developing. But there's some history to that, and I'm going to do some videos. I really want to do some videos on like my backstory as an outdoorsman, because it kind of shapes what you see now, and I'll probably do those sometime in the future. Anyway, so I want to do some videos. Still do duck hunting videos. I just want to change how I do them, make them a little bit more interesting, and how I plan to do that. As I'm still developing as a waterfowl hunter, is I want to add in my videos. I did it in my last couple waterfowl hunts. I'll put links up to those too. I did it in my last couple waterfowl hunts. I invite comments on what you might have done differently. Given the situation, it's like, here's what's happening with the hunt. How would you have done A or B, or what would you have done differently? Just gives waterfowlers who may follow my channel chance to kind of input. Maybe help me develop a little bit. I might learn something new from you. In addition, I think what I might do next year, obviously this is all going to be stuff for next year, is I might do hunt breakdown videos. So I'm still going to film my hunts. For the people that like watching them, they'll still be there. They'll still be there for my own purposes. I like going back and reliving my outdoor experiences. I wish I would have been doing this years ago. But what I'm going to do maybe after some of those hunts is I'm going to go back and I'm going to kind of break down, okay, here's what happened in this hunt, kind of share the video and talk about what I've learned, because I like to learn. Like I'm all about learning about duck hunting. I'm gonna go over like what I've learned from that hunt, what we could have done differently, my assessment of it, what we were thinking going into that hunt. I'll do that on kind of the hunts that maybe aren't as interesting or they don't have as hot of action, because that I understand some of the videos I put out, especially this year, they're just not that engaging. Like, I mean, at some point, obviously, duck hunting isn't just about the kill shots, and I say that all the time, and it's not. But I do go out with the intent to kill stuff. And when people watch videos on YouTube, they at some point want to see you kill something. If it's a hunting video, that is. So, in the meantime, I figured, maybe make it a little bit more engaging, and kind of track coming along as a waterfowler. So that's how I'm going to do stuff differently next year. So hopefully that'll make things a little more interesting. If you got some ideas to make my channel a little more interesting on the waterfowl front, in the meantime, while I'm kind of still working on being able to consistently shoot ducks, let me know. I'm going to do some more development videos in the off season too. Like I'm going to do a couple of videos on shooting clays, different more off season projects, gear reviews. My plan is to do a lot more discussions. This is kind of the second development with my channel. I'm going to do a lot more discussion videos where I just kind of yap at the camera. If that interests you to just join in and talk hunting or talk gear or talk fishing with me, please do so. I bore the guys that I hunt with and fish with probably with how much I'll talk about it. I'll sit here and talk about hunting and fishing all day. It's all I think about. I bore Nicole, my girlfriend, for those that don't know. I bore her all the time. I'll talk to her about it. I just like talking hunting and fishing. So I'm going to do some more discussion videos. I recently got a new microphone, desktop microphone, and got a new webcam setup. So I'm going to do some more discussion videos. Going to do some more videos just kind of going over different aspects of hunting and fishing. Maybe make my channel a little more engaging, especially with that slow season coming up. We got late January, February, March. When there's not a lot going on. Make the channel a little bit more interesting during that time frame. I've got a couple other things too. I'm going to do a video on. I'm kind of keeping it under wraps for now because I want to do a kind of a video that are going to up both my hunting and fishing game next year. Can be some off-season projects. I'll do a video on those probably after deer season. But I'm going to be doing a lot more like projects videos, a lot more reviews, and I might kind of halfway turn to doing some kind of podcasty stuff. Maybe see if I can have some guests on, just kind of talk about hunting and fishing, break down my hunts, the ones that don't, especially the ones that don't go well, but maybe the ones that do too. Kind of talk about what went right, but kind of break down, some of the hunts that like they don't go well, and like go into it like what we were thinking when we were scouting, what we saw, what we would have done differently, what we learned, that kind of thing. Because I think there's a lot of good content there to be had. I just think that I'm not filming it in an engaging way, frankly. So I'm going to try and change that, make that a little more interesting. Other than that, that's really all I got for now. Duck season's wrapping up. Like I said, we may do a goose hunt or two. I would like to, for sure. We got deer season coming up. I'm excited about deer season. But like I said, we got a lockdown on them now as to how they kind of use the area that we're hunting. We've had cams out. They're still out now. Deer season should be fun. That starts December 17, which is a weekday. We'll probably go hunting the weekend of this, following the 17th. And then there'll be some deer hunting videos coming out too. So, a lot of good stuff coming up. And then, you're going to see some more stuff that you've been seeing from the channel and more next year, into spring and everything. You're going to see, I didn't get out fishing enough either. I do not do enough fishing videos on this channel. I need to do more fishing videos. Bow fishing. I just got into bow fishing this year, and I've been having a hankering for bow fishing. The whole last week. Love bow fishing. Love eating gar. Love eating carp. I like shooting them. Like looking for them. It's fun to do. You're going to be seeing quite a few more bow fishing videos from me this coming year too. That's another one. But other than that, that's pretty much it. That's it for the updates. You may be seeing, like I said, a lot more discussion videos from me. I'm looking forward to doing that. I think I've kind of got an idea of how I want to direct those topics in the discussion videos. I'm going to do a lot more gear reviews. I've done a few, but as much of a gearhead as I am, I have not done near enough. So I'm going to do a lot more gear videos too. Thank you guys for sticking with me with Iowa Plainsman. This waterfowl season has been tough. So if you've stuck with me through this waterfowl season, you're awesome. I really appreciate that. Next season, hopefully it's going to be a lot better. I learned a lot, so pull out some of the wrinkles. hit the subscribe button. I got a ton of adventures coming up. This channel's a little bit different. I don't claim to be a rock star from the waterfowl front. You get to watch me develop and learn and grow, and hopefully it'll make the success a whole lot much better. Hit that subscribe button. Share around if you like my channel. Hit the like button. Drop me a comment. Hey, let's talk hunting. Let's talk fishing. It'll be a good time. Thank you.